Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope you guys made it through. Mondays could be sometimes difficult if you have the weekend off, but it's all good. We are here for you. What up with you, Jay? How you feeling, my brother?
Excellent.
A little bit sore from the workout we had last night, leg day?
Yeah, but my legs aren't sore yet. My legs will be sore tomorrow. It's more my lower back.
Yeah, oh, dude. No wonder. I didn't know because my legs were like not hurting, but my lower back was today. And I was like, bro, I did legs. Why
Squatting.
is my lower back hurting? And now you're telling me. So I'm like, shit, maybe that was normal.
It is. It's just squatting. So yeah, so your lower back's gonna hurt first, and then tomorrow when the leg pain kicks in, you won't feel your lower back anymore.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the initial. That's it.
Okay.
Tomorrow you'll wake up. You're gonna be like, oh shit. Your legs will be in hella pain.
Got you. Got you.
Yo, for sure.
Cool. You got the.
Excellent though, man. I got everything done. Yeah, I just have to do some more stuff tonight later on, but yeah, obviously we got this. We got our show live, then we got a gym live, and then yeah, I gotta type up some stuff on my phone. That's it.
Okay. Okay. And you
Nothing
got
crazy.
the. Got you. Got you. And
Hell
you
yeah.
got the. We got the XN on the retweet and all.
Just did. Just now.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So. Yeah. You know, in case you guys missed it last night, we did go live for you guys. So. We did leg day. It was our hard week yesterday, or this is the beginning of our hard week because we're doing squats for our legs, so that's what we got to do. But nevertheless, it was good. I mean, it was good.
Oh
Like
yeah.
we made it
Excellent.
through at the
Wait,
end. Yeah, we made it through all the way, and then at the end, right when we're like pretty much finished, we had a clown come up and try to like mad dog us, and it was super funny, but we got through it without,
come on,
injuring the cat.
come on, man.
So
That's
it was good.
not even worth mentioning. That was too funny.
Nah, just funny. It was funny. It's funny when you got things. He would have been on camera anyway, looking like a dummy. So it's all good.
Oh, I know. I'm always quiet. I notice everything.
Exactly. So yeah, welcome to your Average Day Joes. We are your everyday podcast where we go over the hottest trends. We're going to go into sports highlights, breaking sports news and scores. We're going to get into your guys' biggest trending stories, movie of the day, where we rate your movies. We're also going to do some fresh crypto insights, see how the markets are doing, daily horoscopes, because we definitely want to try to guide you along your path every day. And to top it off with the cherry on top, we also do conspiracy theories of the night to kind of get your attention and make you think a little bit about what's going on in this lifetime. So, yeah, that is us, Average Day Joes. Let's move on. And we do have a lot of sports to cover. So, Jay, let's do it, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. We'll start. Obviously, we're gonna go NFL since it was Monday Night Football. And we had the Lions and the Ravens, bro. Did you watch any of it?
No.
So I was cooking. I was watching, man, bro. That Lions team looked good, bro. Looked good, and they went. So towards the end of the game, obviously it was a close one, and then he went straight. So it's funny. The Lions they run a lot of the plays that the Patriots used to run. You know, with Brady and stuff. And at the end there, it was fourth down at the 50-yard line. And Belichick was always notorious, hey, let's go for it so we could just put them out. You know what I mean? Like instead of putting the ball in the other team's hands by punting and letting them go back down and try to score, like, dude, let's just get this fourth down and then knock them out of the, just knock them right out there. And
Yeah.
man, it was just cool seeing a coach do that like Belichick, man. There was no doubt in his mind because I was like, oh, they'll probably punt the ball. I didn't know Dan Campbell was like that. I was like, oh, bro, okay, because that's a big gamble. You don't get that fourth down, and then you give Lamar Jackson only like 50 yards, you know.
Mhm.
But he was like, let's do this. They went, got that first down, and then boom, they even scored a touchdown, and then it was over. I was like, man, oh yeah, he Belichick call right there, bro. You don't ever put the ball in your opponent's hand where they could drive and tie or even possibly win. It was
Yeah.
just I was fascinated. I was like, good job, Dan Campbell. Big ups to the Lions, man. They look good. They look good. So yeah, they won 38-30. Very, very good game. Very good game. And that 30 is a generous one because that last touchdown, they just gave him a last touchdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
It,
sure.
it was it was originally 38-24, and then that's like the giveaway touchdown with like 30 seconds left.
So did you expected the Lions to win or no?
I thought I thought they'd win by a field goal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I like the Lions. I've been rooting for them because they're the underdog team. I can't stand the Ravens. I can't.
Yeah.
Why? Because they were always good against the Patriots. Always. You know that. The Patriots and Steelers, two teams are always good against the Patriots, and it just drove me crazy. So yeah, I wanted the Lions to win. I didn't know Dan Campbell was that type of coach though, to where he was like, dude, let's do this. I was like, hey, bro, big ups. They look good though. They look good.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was the game tonight. So shout out to the Lions. Good W right there. Big W.
Did you end up by any chance catching last night or yesterday afternoon's 49ers game?
No.
Bro, that was a crazy ass game, bro. Everybody pretty much gave up on the Niners. 2 minutes left, they come back, score a field goal, and win the game, bro. Like, dude, it was pretty
No,
classic.
yeah, I saw the highlight, but I mean, like, shout out. I don't think Brock Purdy played, right? It was Mac Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think Mac Jones played. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really catch the Niners when. But that was a good win. There was a divisional win against the Cardinals, so that's good for
Right.
them.
Right.
Winning 16-15, that's cool. But yeah, I did not watch it.
Crazy game. But yeah, why don't you get into the Sunday scores? See what happened in the
Yeah,
NFL.
man. So the Vikings, they just man. The Burrowless Bengals, no Joe Burrow. They got fucking annihilated, dude. 48-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad show. Well, I mean, you don't have your quarterback, like I told you, and you see what happened. So yeah, the Vikings just went to town, bro. Light work.
Yeah. Okay.
The Steelers, they beat the Patriots 21-14. That was a close one. Patriots, you can't win when you turn the ball over 5 times. That's Belichick team. Anyone who turned the ball over, they would have been benched, literally, or suspended for 2 games. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like 4 fumbles, 4, not 1, 4, and then an interception. Like, come on, bro, that's uncalled for. That's why you lost the game.
Yep.
So they lost to the Steelers 21-14. The Colts, the new look Colts with Daniel Jones, bro. It's crazy. That guy, I thought he was dog trash with the Giants, right? You put him in a new uniform, good running back, new team. They look good, bro. They beat up the Titans 41-20. They're 3-0. So shout out to the Colts, man. They saw something in Daniel Jones, and he fits there, dude. Good fit there. The Jags, they beat the Texans 17-10. The Panthers, this game surprised me. I thought more of the Falcons, and I thought it would be a lot closer, but the Panthers they just whooped them up 30-0, bro. A 0.
Yeah.
Like, man, like what?
What happened?
I don't know. Like, that Falcons offense seemed cool. Like, I don't even know what happened. Like, so yeah, to put up just 0, that shocked me. That was a shocking game. That shocked me. The Eagles, tush push, beat the Rams 33-26. That's, like I said, that was light work. I didn't see them losing that game. The Buccaneers, they beat the Jets 29-27. Baker Mayfield looking good out there. That's a close game, but a good win. Still a good win for them. This one surprised me as well. The Raiders, they got just stomped on by the Commanders, and the Commanders didn't even have their starting quarterback. I thought more of the Raiders, dude. Like, I'm not obviously. I think the Raiders are trash, but to just get whooped by a team without their quarterback, I don't know, dude. That's your squad. So I have no idea. Like, I thought more of them. I thought too much, because to lose to a team that bad without their starting quarterback, that says a lot. That says your defense is trash. I'm just letting you know.
I just want to let you know that the only reason why we lost is because the Commanders took command. That's all that happened.
Without their starting quarterback, you
what
do realize what a starting quarterback is, right? He's the leader.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If you don't have a starting quarterback, you think you would have, okay, you know what? We could go in there. They don't have their starter. They still got work, bro.
Nah, you
They
know what it
got
really was, bro?
annihilated.
The Commanders, I think all the players are on roids, bro.
What?
Check this out. I was watching that game, right? Bro,
Uh-huh.
it was taking like 4 or 5 of our Raiders guys to try to get one of their guys down. These guys were all on like roids or something, bro. It was
No,
some crazy shit.
the fact that you tell me this tells me it just proves to me how much your defense is shit. You have one good player, Max Crosby, and that's it.
Bro, they were like
On defense.
they were like hanging on to these guys. These guys were still going. I was like, what the fuck is this? Some Rob? Is every single player looking like Rob Gronkowski on this team? Like, what the fuck?
They didn't even have their starting QB, bro. So that's a poor showing. That tells me a lot right there. So 41-24 Commanders. This one, another surprise, like the Packers. They're driving down to win the game, right? And they get their field goal blocked. You know what I mean? And then the Browns are like, all right, we're going to kick a field goal to win. And they did because they were at home. And obviously their kicker was like, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. They ended up beating the Packers 13-10. And the Packers, like, you can't lose a game on special teams. That's bad. They got to get that going. That's terrible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you get your field goal blocked at the end of the, like, you know, they're going to win the game. Boom. Like, that is, what a turn of events, bro. That was crazy. The Bolts
gives the Browns some momentum, you know?
Yeah, no, it's a good win for them, man. You know what I mean? Especially blocking the field goal and then kicking one to win it. You know what I mean? Right? It's like boom, boom, boom. So I give them mad respect.
How far away was the Browns did they have to kick?
I'm like, I don't know, like 60 yards maybe.
So yeah, so that's hella far.
Well, he was at home. You know, you figure your kicker's at home. Hey, let's give him a chance. You know, they blocked the damn field goal the other way.
Yeah.
You know, they literally blocked it, and then like, okay, let's do a play. Okay, let's kick a field goal. It was literally just like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy. So it gave the Pack a loss. You know what I mean? So that's the Packers' fault anyway. They should you got to always be excellent on special teams. You shouldn't. That should never happen. Now the Bolts you obviously playing division rival. You know the Broncos. Those are always going to be close games, and yeah, they came out on top. Shout out to the Bolts. They look good. Harbaugh got his team going good. Justin Herbert looked good. They won 23-20. So that was a big win for them.
I was trying to figure out what the Bolts are, and then I was like, oh, you're talking about the Chargers.
Chargers, yeah. The Seahawks, they came out and they said, who are the Saints? Man, they just ran over the Saints, dude, 44-13. I actually didn't see any of that game. So I have no idea what went on. I just know the Seahawks just from the final score, they just beat them up bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, you brought up the Niners and Cardinals, so we already went over that. Niners beat them 16-15 on a last-minute field goal. The Bears. We were talking about this game. They beat the Cowboys. Of course they beat the Cowboys.
The 2 games where you're like, no, this is going to go the other way, and then they actually go the other way, you know?
That just proves how shit the Cowboys are. Everyone wants to talk like, oh, man, you guys don't know about the Cowboys. You guys talk all this shit on your show. Yeah, nice win against the Chicago Bears. You suck. Lucky enough, you got hot-ass cheerleaders, and that's it. Should have them play the game because, man, they lost to the Bears, bro. Come on, bro. Stop.
Don't worry, Bears fans. He talks about my Raiders and talks to me like that too. So
no, but the Bears beat the Cowboys. I'm giving the Bears props.
I mean,
I'm talking about all the Cowboy fans,
yeah.
Bro. They were talking hella shit in comments like, "Oh my God, you just talking shit about the Cowboys." Yeah, nice win, bro. Good job, fucking guy. That 31-14 too. It wasn't even close. Need I say any more? That's not even close. It's horrid. And then the Chiefs, obviously, you're on a 2-game losing streak. Who do you want to play? The New York Giants. Light work, bro. 22-9. I watched that game when I was cooking. Nice. That was easy work. Yeah, easy work, bro. Giants can't move the ball against the Chiefs, and the Chiefs they didn't even look that good. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Easy win for them. So it's always good to play a team like that when you're struggling.
Right.
But yeah, those are all the games. There were some good games, man. So big ups, like I said, the Lions, man. just watching that tonight, man. And then, like I said, they remind me of like old school Patriots and the coach going for it on fourth down, like just to to solidify the game. That was excellent, dude.
Right.
Excellent call. Great call.
We got
So yeah,
Sonia. We got Sonia Vasquez in the house saying hi. How you doing, Sonia? Nice to see
what
you.
up?
All right, Jay. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all our NFL. Did we have any ends with any of the players or no?
Yes. So there was one trend, and it's not a good one. Let me bring it up right now. And I'm sorry to announce this, Niner fans. Your best player on defense tore his ACL. That's bad. So Nick Bosa, their the all Pro Bowl DN, he tore his ACL during that game, bro. So there goes your defense. Sorry.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a big loss, dude. That's like when Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. So he was playing today. He was a menace. He did that last year. For the Lions, he fucked up his leg. When you
Yeah.
don't have an all-star like DN and defensive player like that, it really affects you, bro. And so
Right.
yeah, the Niners are going to struggle big time now without Bosa. Lucky they have this little 3-0 cushion of lucky games they've won. I'll give them that, lucky games they've won. But yeah, without Bosa, that's going to be tough. That's terrible. He'll be out for at least a year. At least a year.
A year?
It's ACL, bro. It's like what Tatum did, Kyrie Irving. Remember in basketball, it's a year minimum. The only other person that came back from an ACL like in 8-9 months was Adrian Peterson, and that guy was a tank, bro. He was a running back. I don't know how, but he got his leg better in like 8-9 months. I think he's just because he's a freakish athlete. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know how he did that. I was like, how the hell did like no one knew how he did it? I was like, holy shit, he's running again that quick. It was crazy. But yeah, Bosa's a big dude. Like yeah, minimum year and a half probably.
Oh, okay.
That's a big dude, man. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so that's the only NFL news. We'll do I got to do baseball obviously, and then I got unless you want me to do a quick basketball news really quick.
You can do basketball trends, but we definitely have to go over the Saturday's college game scores too.
Yeah. I'm doing all sports, so it doesn't matter. I just want to know the order because I can knock out this basketball one really quick if you want.
Let's do it for sure.
All right. So in basketball, obviously NBA will be starting next month. But the news today, Houston Rockets, Fred VanVleet, he tore his ACL today. Oh, man, that's terrible. He's out the whole year. That sucks because KD just signed with him. And obviously VanVleet is a veteran, dude, and he's a good player. And that, of course, KD signs there. Look, something bad kind of happens. That sucks, man. VanVleet's he's one of their, he's a good player.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they're still going to be a good team. Don't get me wrong, but VanVleet brings a lot of leadership, dude. Plus, he won that ring with Kawhi.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So KD's going to have to do a lot of shoes to fill for KD being older. But that's only basketball news. Only basketball news.
All right, bro. Let's move on then. And either since
Yeah,
we're doing the NFL,
Yeah, I'll go NCAA. I'll go football.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, number 3, LSU, they whooped up Southeast Louisiana. That was light work. Very light work. The U, Miami beat up Florida 26-7. That was I expected Florida to put up a lot more than that being, the in-state rival, but light work. Civil War, Oregon State. Oregon just annihilated them. I don't even have to say the score on that one. Florida State, they beat up Kent State, another annihilation. Texas beat up Sam Houston, another annihilation. Indiana beat Illinois. That was a good showing because Illinois is ranked higher than them. They won 63-10 too. It wasn't like no close game. Oklahoma beat up Auburn. Or no, they didn't beat up Auburn. That was a close game. They beat Auburn 24-17. Damn, I didn't catch that game. Ole Miss beat Tulane. Tennessee beat UAB. Texas Tech beat up Utah. I thought Utah would be a lot more. I thought it would be a lot closer. You know what I mean? Because they were so. I didn't expect Utah to take a dump like that.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech beat Temple. Vanderbilt, they put up a 70-piece on Georgia State. That's crazy. Michigan, they beat Nebraska barely by a field goal. That's a close game. Missouri beat South Carolina. Notre Dame, of course, they were going to come out and beat Purdue. And Number 25 USC into the top 25. They beat Michigan State 45-31. The Trojans moving on up, dude. They're getting stuff up in there.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
California.
Yeah, that's the top. That's top 25 right there, bro.
All right, man. Then let's move on and get into some MLB scores.
All right, MLB. Obviously, it's Monday today, so you already know what that means. There's only a couple games.
By the way, Justin says, "What's up, gang? What up, Justin?
What up, gang? What's good? What you studying tonight, dog? Or are you going to the gym?" So there's only 3 games today because it's Monday. Monday Night Football, you know how it is. NFL runs it. So there's 2 current games right now. The Padres, they are losing to the Brewers 3-2 in the bottom of the 7th.
Damn it.
And we got the Cardinals and Giants. The Cardinals are beating the Giants 6-5, and they're on the top of the 8th.
Damn it.
The game that happened earlier, the Braves, they beat the Nationals 11-5. So that's the only games today with baseball. That's why there's no trends in baseball. Obviously, NFL runs things on Monday and Thursday. So, yes, sir.
That's pretty cool, man. 11-5. Isn't that what you used to do at the gym?
Yes. Always. Always. 11 fever. Let them know.
All right. So yeah, there was no UFC fights this last weekend, so we do not have any UFC sports to go over. And Jay, that's pretty much everything for sports trends, right? There's no other sports trends going on.
Yeah, no. I think that's it, dude.
How do you like Brady as the new broadcaster for Fox?
I always have. When he signed it, I was like, this dude's smart because it was for like 700 something mil, dude. I was like, oh, dude, watching Brady talk about a game. So I used to watch it. So do you remember Tony Romo? He used to break down all Brady's games like as an announcer when he knew exactly what the Pats were running before it was even called. That's what Brady does now. So it's basically the same thing, man. Those guys can just read offense and defense like it's like before the play happens. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, watching him, I figured it would be like that though, because what did Brady do best when he was out there? He could audible everything. It was fucking amazing, you know. But it was funny because so when I watched Romo do that, like calling all the Patriots games, I was like, oh, okay, that's how Tom Brady will be when he's a announcer. And that's basically how he is, dude. He sees it before it happens. Pretty awesome. Exactly. Pretty awesome, dude.
Damn. That foresight. That foresight,
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're doing it, like they were doing it live. You know what I mean? Pause. But that's what I mean. They, when you're out there and then they could just see it. That's why. So seeing it from TV and on broadcast booth, so much easier. So much easier, man.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool, though, man.
So what happens when you got ears dedicated to the game.
Yes, sir. But yeah, no, I thought it was a smart idea because that also upped his net worth. You know what I mean? At the time when he signed it, I didn't know him and his chick were gonna split. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, okay, this will bring them a little closer. Because I told you, during his career, she was more balling than him. You knew that, right? She was balling, bro. I was like, holy shit. And then he started slowly catching her because you know how it works. He's on the rise, and then she was going like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then with that 700 mil, I was like, oh, okay, he'll definitely catch up to her now, get a lot closer. And then they ended up splitting, and I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Every time like Tom Brady comes up, it's funny because I always think of him in that one movie, the Ted movie.
What Ted?
Yeah. That shit was just so funny, bro.
Perfect spiral. Fucking classic, bro.
I know.
That's one of the best movies ever, bro.
Definitely. Super funny.
Hell yeah, man. That shit was great.
Definitely. All right, guys. Well, let's get out of the sports thing because that is everything in sports.
That's all the sports there is. So we're good.
That is all the sports. And while we don't have anything to talk about in sports, you guys can still watch the TV and watch some baseball while we're talking about all the other stuff. Oh.
Movie of the day right there, bro. It's one of
Exactly.
my favorite baseball movies as a kid, man.
Nice. Nice. We'll definitely go over it in a little bit, but we do have a lot of trends we got to go over. So let's start with some Trump news, Jay. What's he linking? What's Trump linking links to?
Well, I announced this the other week, and then remember, Infinite was talking about it. So RFK Jr. and Trump, they are announcing the FDA will notify physicians that Tylenol during pregnancy associated with an increased risk to autism. So not just RFK now, Trump is putting that in. So they strongly recommending pregnant women limit Tylenol during pregnancy unless extremely necessary. So yeah, that's what President Trump is talking about today. With RFK, obviously. RFK, I remember I brought it up, what was it, a week ago or 2 weeks ago? When RFK was saying that. So now he's got President Trump behind him, and that's what's going on.
Yeah, and it's funny because like the headline I have, it's like through CNN, and the way they always spin it is like Trump links autism to Tylenol, despite decades of evidence it's safe. Like
Oh God.
they always like
Oh
spin it so
God.
funny, bro. It's like you know what I mean. Like, why would you even have to say that? Why don't you just say what it really is?
I
Nobody's
don't
telling you
know.
you got to say that that's what it causes, but at least just state the fact. You don't have to put your own little spin into this title, bro. Like, what are you
Well,
doing?
you have
You
to
know?
you have to look at it like they're probably getting paid by big pharma. That's
No, for
probably what it
sure,
is.
for
So there
sure.
you go. So that's why they're spinning it. Anyone who obviously RFK brought this up, and now President Trump is behind them. If they're obviously saying this stuff, right? Something's got to be true here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you don't just bring it up and be like, "Oh yeah, why? Do they have something against pharma and talent? Maybe they do, but I don't know. I'm not. I know big pharma's probably really mad about this.
no, for sure, for sure.
So, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
Yeah.
but that's what's going on with President Trump.
All right. And we got Justin saying, "Nah, I slept over gym timing, man. This week finna be hella busy.
Slept over what?
I slept over my gym time.
Oh shit! Oh, you're gonna have to find a spot to get in there, bro, or at least do some shit at the crib, man. You know what I mean? At least get the head going because that's gonna help you with your studying or your tests or whatever's going on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you got to get
definitely.
some type of work, man. Get some type of workout because that'll help you. You know what I mean? That'll definitely help you. It'll help you focus more too.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, even if it's just for like 20 minutes or something, like,
Exactly. Yeah, it could be
yeah,
anything. It could be push-ups, sit-ups, planks, anything, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Something just at the crib.
I usually just, if I'm like doing that, like I need to be in a hurry, just do like 50, 60 push ups real quick, do some squat, like 100 squats, and you're good to go. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anything at the crib that's exercise. You know what I mean? That's it.
Exactly.
It's very important. Very important.
And Justin says, I don't know, dog. Today is leg day. There ain't much static exercises for legs.
He's right about that. He's right. He's right, especially if you're trying to build them. There's not much you can do. It's not like you're gonna sit there and do 1,000 fucking like midair squats with no bar. You
You
know what
get
I mean?
like, but just maybe you can just go and get like the 1 gallon, Crystal Geyser waters or something, and squat those.
What?
I mean, you got to do what you got to
What?
do.
Hold them in each hand? Come on,
Yeah,
come on, bro.
you got to do what you got to do, man.
Nah, 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 nah. The only
Rocky
thing you could
Balboa
do,
shit.
yeah, okay, Rocky Balboa would be more. Use each gallon crystal geyser and do lunges. That would make it a lot more challenging.
True
Lunges,
that.
not
True
squat, lunge. Then now you have like, okay, I'm holding a gallon in each arm and lunging. Good builder for the leg at the crib.
that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that would be a much harder workout. And I guarantee you, he would break a sweat if he was going back and forth, depending on how many he did. Most def.
Justin says, I think I'll just do leg and back together.
Yeah, you could because then you could do well, this is hard, but you could literally do squat, RDL, dead, literally all three. It's a really hard a hard like like motion to do like 1 1 1, but it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, Justin says he's going to go harder than normal tomorrow.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Do that. Rest up and then go super hard. That's always the best idea, man.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what's up.
We do it sometimes too. We'll get it in, like do a double set type thing,
Yeah.
It's just harder when you have cameras, but without the cameras you could do it, but yeah. So maybe we could do it maybe this week we can do that actually for a back date.
What?
We do that we do that corner and then we'll do right next to it the other machine, so we could probably just somehow fit that in and do it together, like we used to.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll show you.
That's too far away. When it's back day, we'll talk about it.
Tomorrow.
Oh, well, it's chess night tonight. That's way more important right now. That's more important in my head right now. Because I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. But yeah, we'll get on the back one tomorrow. Talk about that tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's move on to our next trend. I don't know if you felt it, Jay, but there was a San Francisco earthquake yesterday or in the morning this morning.
I did.
It was like
I was I was wide awake.
Yeah, it was at 3 a.m.
I know. I was doing stuff, and my dog was the one who got scared. I was like, "Relax, it's mini."
Oh, really? Your dog got scared?
Yeah, well, everything like rattled, like it went, It wasn't anything big. Probably like I'm guessing like what, a 3.8, 4, maybe 4.1. There you go, same shit. It just went. That's it. That's literally as long as I did that. That's how long it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the one who got scared, and I was doing stuff, so I was like, "Relax."
See, my wife slept through it, but when it started shaking, I literally jumped out of my bed, and the first thing I did was I held my fish bowl because I didn't want all the water spilling out of it.
That's cool. Where's your fish bowl?
It's like on top of my drawer, like where I keep my clothes,
That's why. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
I was like, "Oh shit, my fish!" And that's literally the first thing that came to my mind was like, I gotta jump up and hold my fish bowl. And then my wife goes to work and she tells because she slept through it, so she tells all her coworkers like, "Oh yeah, when he felt the earthquake, he jumped up and instead of trying to like save me, he went and tried to save the fish." And then all her coworkers started laughing.
Bro, it was literally 2 seconds. It's not like you didn't have to do much to save her. It's 2 seconds.
I know. It's just the way it sounded.
No, I know. No, I get you.
But yeah, 4.3 magnitude. They said it on record in the epicenter where it hit, which was Berkeley. It lasted about 30 seconds. But it was a pretty decent shake. I definitely felt it.
Yeah, I felt it.
And Jay felt it. So a lot of people felt it. So that is also the title of our show today because we haven't felt a 4-point earthquake in a while. But the other crazy thing about that, Jay, was that one of my managers on my job, he literally the day of came in and he was like, "Oh yeah, there's going to be a big one coming. You guys got to be careful and watch out." Blah, blah, blah. And one of my other managers was like, "You know how long I heard that for?" And then literally that night there was an earthquake. And then I seen him today. I was like, "Bro, you called it." And he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about a big one." I was like, "Oh, okay." But he did call it. Shit. I was like, "Where do you get your information from, bro? Let me know." He didn't want to give it up though.
Yeah, but the big one's not going to happen here. It's going to be in Southern Cal.
Yeah.
We already had the big one here.
You know what's that's why if you live in Southern Cal, the advantage of being in San Diego over LA is that the San Andreas Fault by the time it gets into San Diego area, it's already all the way in the Pacific Ocean, as
Oh,
opposed as opposed to because right there by LA, like right after LA, the state kind of like curves down a little bit,
yeah.
like, so it takes that curve, so the San Andreas Fault keeps going straight forward into the ocean, and San Diego doesn't really get the wrap of the San Andreas Fault like LA would or like we do up here, you know.
Yup.
So that's the advantage of being in San Diego. That and because it's beautiful, but yeah, that's the reason why. All right, Jay, let's move on to our next trending topic. What is going on with this Jimmy Kimmel BS?
I don't even want to report it. Disney's soft. That's all I have to say. Now I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go, but Disney said they're gonna reinstate Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know if that means they're gonna air a show. I know they probably don't have to, but we'll see. I don't know. They said they're gonna reinstate him, and I don't know. I don't know how that works. They said Tuesday they'll be reinstating him, so I have no idea. There's so many mixed things online about it, so I don't know. We'll see. But that's some soft stuff, man.
Yeah, there's just so much mixed stuff. Like I think at first they thought they were going to get this like a whole different response than what they did, but all these connected ass actors, they're all basically trying to like write all these like letters saying
I know.
like yes, yeah,
I know. Soft.
softies. Um, Justin says he got put back on with a crying emoji.
Right? Soft.
I
That's just Disney being soft, bro. That's all.
honestly like. I think just me personally that okay, if they're going to put him back on, that's fine, but they should do what I said they were going to do in the first place, which is put him on like one more hour later. He's not that
I agree.
funny. He'll do good at like a 12 o'clock spot, but not prime time when everybody's like the last thing they see before they go to bed. Because he's not that funny of a dude. Like Jimmy Fallon is much more funnier, even
I
though
agree.
he's not. I mean, Jimmy Fallon. I don't really watch him. He's not my type, my style of like a comedian. But when I compare the two, Jimmy Kimmel has these like really like jokes that are like they don't go anywhere. Like they're just like okay, like whatever. But Fallon actually makes it a point, and like he's definitely a little bit more of that comedian type.
I'll give you
So,
that.
yeah, so Kimmel definitely should be put on a 12 o'clock spot, not 11 o'clock. They should put on at 11 o'clock somebody who is much more funnier. I don't really have anybody in my head that like is a funny person. Honestly, maybe a guy like Seth Rogen, or honestly, no. Seth Rogen, he's a little bit too much out there. But I just thought of the perfect late night host that would be hella funny, and it'll be perfect for that 11 o'clock spot, bro. I just thought about the actor.
Oh,
I think I definitely think this bro, Steve Carell,
the 40-year-old virgin dude?
40-year-old virgin, bro, because the way he is, he's funny, but not like extreme, not to the extreme. He has this funny to him that's a different type of funny, you know.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the best way to do it. We got Jeff's dog guarding the premises. Jay got to check it out. We got to check it out. See what intruders are there.
What do you see? You all right?
Just trying to
I'd be
tell you
scared.
something, man. Justin
I'd be
says he's
scared.
talking.
I'd be scared too if I was out there trying to intrude.
Yes, sir. Justin says they're really out here making late night shows of political talk. Motherfuckers, your job is to be funny. You're not Tucker Carlson. Stop stalking.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't say talking, not stalking.
Oh my god.
It's all good. It's all good. The dog's got to do what the dog's got to do.
What? Yes, I know. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you.
Your dog good? You all right?
Yeah, he's all right. I'm just checking.
Checking
Yeah, I think
the premises.
my guest is walking her dog, so that's
Oh,
probably
I
what it is.
got you. I got you.
She has a little Frenchie back there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, good job. Let's go. Go. Go, go, go. Jump. Good job. You did
Um,
good.
and
Good.
I think why really he got kicked off for the moment he did was because it says that he wasn't planning to apologize after his remarks and instead was going to defend his original comments as
Of
being
course he
taken
would.
out of context. So basically Disney decided to like punish him for that little bit, but they got way too much pressure and then they put him back in, you know.
Soft.
Yep, yep. Uh and then you know that even even Newscom wrote on X in opposition, you know, to what Disney did, and they wrote something like he wrote something on X like the GOP does not believe in free speech. They are censoring you in real time. Former President Obama also weighed in, writing, after years of complaining about cancel culture, the current administration has taken it to a new and dangerous level by routinely threatening regulatory action. It's like they're they're spinning it so political, bro, and like any little thing they can get against like MAGA and the right, they basically are using it to their advantage.
Of course.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. All right, I guess we can move on and let's get into some national news. So, we have Hurricane Gabrielle rapidly intensifying in the Atlantic. It's coming straight towards the East Coast. So that's not good news. Let me go over this and see exactly if they're reporting where it's exactly headed to. But yeah, it says Hurricane Gabrielle rapidly intensified in warm water. This is so far becoming the second major hurricane of the 2025 season. Gabrielle was a Category 4 hurricane with 140-mile-per-hour winds Monday afternoon. It's expected to start to gradually lose strength Tuesday and Wednesday as it churns. And as of right now, it looks like it's going to churn back towards like Portugal and Spain. So it doesn't look like it's going to actually affect anything on the East Coast. But if it does go straight and it doesn't churn for some reason, it looks like it's going to go straight towards Virginia Beach. So hopefully it does make that churn. It looks like it's already doing it. It says that the hurricane was just under 200 miles southeast of Bermuda Monday afternoon and moving northeast, sending rough surf along with potentially some rain and wind to the island, but avoiding a direct impact. And yeah, so it looks like it's going to be churning, and so far so good. No real storms that are going to be affecting the East Coast yet. All right, so let's move on, Jay, and let's get into some Elon Musk news. What's going on with his robo taxis now?
Oh yeah, Robo Taxi takeover. So Elon is in Texas, Cali, Nevada. He's adding another state to the takeover. So in Arizona, they gained regulatory approval to begin testing autonomous vehicles on public roads. Very nice, huh?
Oh yeah,
So Robotaxi is hitting Zona. That's state number 4. We
nice.
got
So
a
they're
long way to
expanding.
go, but expanding. Yes, sir. He ain't playing.
No. Zona's the easy one, man. It's a lot of flat areas. It's very open space, easy to navigate. As long as they get into San Francisco and improve the technology to like the finest, then they're good to
Yeah,
go.
I believe it.
That's probably one of the hardest places to drive in San Francisco.
I don't know. Waymo
That's
made
also
that shit look very easy.
that's what I'm saying. That's why probably all these major companies like decided let's do it here first because that way if they can do it here, they're going to do it anywhere.
Well, this is tech industry.
Yeah.
Got the best weather for it. You know. it's not packed like LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
And Justin says, "No, I just sold Tesla a day ago."
Hey, as long as you make some bread, you know what I mean? You could always get back Tesla again because
But
it's always gonna go up. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Remember space? He has SpaceX as well. That's gonna go up later on. So I'd get some SpaceX too.
Yep. I mean, once it becomes public, it's not public yet.
That's what I'm. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said later on because he's gonna be making moves, obviously, but multi-planetary here, man. So you know what I mean? When SpaceX goes public, you may want to get some of that. That's what I'm saying.
I
In the
wonder if
meantime,
I wonder if his like tunnel projects, if that's all under Tesla or
boring,
Boring Company,
boring. Yeah.
which is that public or no?
Nah, no, not yet because it's not done.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
So he's doing it like Google, where Google has the alphabet all like under the
Uh,
subsidiary, and he has Boring Company.
yep, that's how you should
So
do it.
yeah, Justin, he has a lot of stuff going on, man. Like you can literally buy, sell for as long as you want. His
Yep.
company's going to be going up for a long time still.
Yeah,
He's an innovator. He's always going to be innovating and making new things happen. So his
that's what I
company,
mean.
you know what I mean? For what it is right now, it's still a bargain. Later on in life, it's going to be like much higher than what it is now.
Of course, of course.
Um, all right. So yeah, robo taxis in Arizona, huh?
Yes, sir.
So now we'll
Update
be
number
able.
four.
To, so now we'll be able to take our robo taxi to the London Bridge Resort in Havasu.
I don't think it'll be up there for a minute, but it will happen because that's between Vegas and like say Phoenix. So
Yeah.
yeah. So obviously they have to, because remember they're in Nevada too. So it's going to
Right.
take time to get to those areas, but they'll eventually get there.
That'd be crazy.
Yes, sir.
Havasu with robo taxis.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know.
It's a perfect spot for it, actually.
So I'm saying, man, go jet skiing, get off the jet ski, order your robo taxi to the resort. Good to go, man.
Exactly, man.
You know.
I do know.
If we got to go to the liquor store, robo taxi up the street, get the liquor, come back down.
Yeah.
Parlay.
That's hella funny, bro.
Yep. All right, so let's move on and get into some celebrity news. So, guys, it looks like Shaquille O'Neal was spotted at a club in Vegas, and he was spotted with the one, the only Sophie Rain from OnlyFans. OnlyFans, she just turned 21 as she was celebrating, and yeah, and they I guess they ran into each other and he knows her, so he was able to take a picture with her. And
Opposite.
here is the picture that they took together. If you guys can see that, I'm not sure, but I zoomed in a little bit better for you. Man, Shaq is yeah, that's pretty cool that he's still doing his thing at the clubs.
It's Shaq Diesel, bro. Come on.
Shaq Diesel.
Yeah. Shaq was DJing.
Oh, he was DJing there. Okay.
Yeah. That's why.
Here's the video of him DJing if you guys want to see real quick.
Hell yeah.
Check this out, y'all.
Shaq Diesel. The Diesel.
Bro, I wouldn't give Shaq more than 500 to do my party if he was gonna DJ.
Why?
I just didn't. I just the music, the way he was doing it, it wasn't really the way I would want it.
That's just Vegas, bro. Vegas music. That's
No,
all.
I feel it.
That's all.
But if he
That's all
wasn't
he's
a
gonna play.
celebrity, I guarantee you he would not be like. He's not like one of the top DJs like some of the other guys you see in Vegas who are like super professional.
No, he didn't have a career being a DJ. He was a all-star basketball player.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, no, that's cool that he's doing his thing, though. I'm not saying it's not cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is his hobby. So
Yeah.
you could care less if he sucked at DJing. He's still Shaq. Who gives a shit?
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's Shaq Diesel, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's the man.
And Justin says, "What Shaq a family man doing there? Oh, he DJing. My bad."
Shaq takes care of his responsibility, man. I think he has different baby mamas and all that, but he takes care of his kids. You know what I mean? He really does.
Definitely.
Yeah. But he also has his own life. He's not locked down by no means.
Justin says, "Shaq a celeb DJ for real."
Hell yeah. That's real shit.
Exactly.
Chilling with Sophie Ray. That's hella funny.
Sophie Reigns. No, I didn't look. It didn't look like he was chilling with her. It looked like she was like, "Yo, let me get a picture of you," and he was like, "Okay, I'm Shaq. I'll do it."
Of course. Of course.
I'm saying that's what it.
Man
That's
of the
what
people,
it was like.
bro. That's all that is.
Man of the people.
It's a man of the people, bro. It's the diesel, bro.
What hotel does he DJ at? Do you know?
So what?
Which hotel is he DJing at? Which resort?
Oh, I don't know. I only saw the little video. I don't know where he was at. There's not too many to pick from, so I don't know.
Do they still have a Circus in Vegas?
What?
Circus?
I don't think so.
Well, okay.
Are you joking around or are you serious?
So he couldn't be DJing there, right?
Nah, dude, this is on the strip, dog.
Oh, I know. I'm just joking around.
Oh, okay, I was like, I thought you were serious for a second. I was like, hold on, man. This kid's been to Vegas with me. I was like, what is he saying? I was like, is he serious right now? You sounded hella serious.
Nah, he's probably DJing at the Rio.
I don't know where Shaq would be at, man.
Maybe
I don't know. I know Vegas is different these days, man.
Maybe he's at the Trump Hotel.
Nah. It's got to be at one of the mains. It's got to be. If it's not Encore, it's going to be at Caesars. Not Caesars. It's going to be at Bellagio. If it's not Bellagio, it's at the Cosmo. It's one of those. It's one of the popular ones, bro. Even MGM could have been at MGM.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think he'd be a Venetian. He doesn't really fit the Venetian one, or even Mandalay. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing it's one of the first ones I said. Could have been like Bellagio or Cosmo.
Gotcha.
That's likely.
We got Infinite in the house. Infinite says a good Vegas club has liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Oh yeah, definitely.
Pause. I like that. That's funny.
Bro, did you ever see how they like entrap people to play like slots and all that? How they set it all up in casinos to where like timing, even like the floor decor, just everything is done to manipulate you to stay in there longer and give them more of your money. You ever see that?
Yeah. What?
That's, bro, the fucking science that they do to get you to give them your money and make you stay there, keeping it dark on purpose, not letting you see the time. Like, bro, this is some crazy shit, man, what they do in Vegas. Or just any casino in general, you know?
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
That's how Vegas became Vegas.
yeah, they got to do what they got to do. Mob shit.
Well, I mean, if your mind is weak enough to fall for that, that's your own fault. I walk through all the Vegas places. I'm just chilling. I don't pay attention to any of that.
I'm the same way.
I got too many other things I'm doing, but yeah,
Right.
it's cool, man. I don't pay attention to any of that, but I see how they put it together. It's cool. Looks good.
Definitely.
It's definitely catchy.
And Justin says, design psychology, man.
Exactly. That's exactly how it is. But I mean, they need to do that. That's what I'm saying. It's not like that. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why Vegas is what it is now.
Yep. Bunch of addicts, gambling addicts.
There's a lot more than just that, but yeah, that's a big part.
No, I know. No, that's cool. You know, if you don't, I guess if you like, you know, like because there's so much going on at the resorts over there. So like when you come visit, like there's so much to do in Vegas. It's kind of nice. What they should do though is they should have built a monorail across the whole strip and connect each hotel to the monorail. That's what I think they should really do, bro. Like that would be a nice thing.
That would take away everyone's jobs who are driving.
But they're gonna have robo taxis and all that now too.
I was
Anyway,
gonna say, once they have AI, then I would do that.
that's what I'm saying. Because the monorail, like I was staying at the Excalibur and having the monorail between those three hotels right there, that was so nice. Like I was really enjoying that because I didn't have to walk. I just really literally took the monorail. I was able to go from MGM to Excalibur to the Pyramid one. I forgot what that one was.
Luxor.
Luxor, yeah. So so that's kind of cool, like having the monorail. Comes very in clutch. Especially when it's like 1:15 outside.
Of course.
What's cool though is the last time I got to go to Vegas, I came on a day where it was like kind of cloudy and rainy.
Yeah.
So I literally was able to walk. Like I found these wetlands that they have close to the river over there, and me and my wife were literally like walking the trails out there, bro. We got to see like coyotes and shit. It was pretty cool, man.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Got to see a little river. It was nice. Some pond, some turtles.
I don't know. When I go to Vegas, I'm at the Strip. If I'm not at the Strip, I'm on the airplane.
Yeah.
Literally,
You never do
Vegas.
any kind of nature stuff?
What?
You never do any kind of nature stuff?
Why would I go to Vegas to do nature stuff?
No, I'm
Vegas
saying
is an adult playground, bro. There's no reason to do anything nature in Vegas. If you're gonna go to Vegas, you're going there to literally adult playground, do your thing, have fun, leave. Nothing around Vegas.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I used to live in Vegas, so for me, I kind of know the bigger aspect of Vegas, not just the Strip. Strip is just a little part of Vegas, but Vegas as a whole has a lot of cool things going for it too.
I don't know. I would never live in Vegas. Horrible.
I mean, I tried. It was cool. I wanted to experience it.
That's all good, man.
I couldn't stay there. That was like not really for me, but
That's what I'm saying. I know people that live there. I know that they live at what Henderson or that other place right there. So,
Henderson,
yeah.
North Vegas, super nice.
Yeah, I'm cool. No thanks.
If
If I'm living there, it means I work on the Strip. That's it, and then go back. That's it. There's nothing else. Vegas is a desert. That's it. Nothing else popping.
Right. I mean, they do have they do have Lake Mead, which is kind of nice.
Nope. No idea. I have no idea, man. Yeah.
I got to go swimming in Lake Mead, bro.
Cool. Maybe you can check out everything that's flooded, all the towns that conspiracy theory, that are underneath Mead. Maybe you should swim under there and tell me all the towns that I was reporting on.
See, man, Justin knows what's up. He says, ain't Grand Canyon close to Vegas? It's got a bit of nature. Exactly.
Yeah, that's Arizona. That's not Vegas.
No, I'm saying, but he knows that there's nature around you because, the nature is all around. And Vegas is like right on the border of Arizona.
Yeah.
So Justin
it's
says,
in Arizona.
Justin says, looking at rocks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. They got some nice ass rocks out there.
Oh, shit.
But the formations and stuff, like, bro, they got some really nice ones, especially by Hoover Dam, which is still in Nevada. We got this little like area you can drive off to, and you got to see the whole like Lake Mead and Vegas. Super beautiful areas.
So I've been told.
Huh?
So I've been told.
Yeah, man.
All my guests, when they do the whole loop, that they come from the other side of the world, they always have Vegas, Grand Canyon, Utah. They do all the loops. So I'm told all of it.
Bro, I think what we're going to have to do next time is fly out to Vegas, chill in Vegas for a day, then rent a car, and then I'm going to take your ass to Havasu in the car. That way we can go through all these nice areas that I'm talking about. I can show you.
Oh, my God.
That's the only way, man. You got to see the real deal, not just the little strip. You know,
It's not
nature
going to
is free.
impress me. I live. Do you see where I live? The nature here just probably takes a dump on Vegas. Okay,
No, it's
I
not.
don't. I don't really need to go to Vegas. I can literally go to. I could go to the Redwoods. I could go to Muir Woods. I could literally go to Golden Gate Park. I could literally go to Yosemite. I could go to Big Sur. I could go to Carmel. I could go to Monterey. I could literally go the whole Pacific Coast Highway. Why the hell do I want to go to Vegas and check out nature to
Bro,
see rocks? To see
every
rocks.
every place has its beauty. Dog. You got to explore that. You know.
Yeah, I'm cool. That's what I mean. That shit doesn't, not to be mean, it doesn't excite me, bro. There's just certain things in life that don't excite me. That does not excite me. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around in 110-degree weather. Yes. Fuck yeah, bro.
You're gonna be
Hell
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're going to be doing that on the Hoover Dam, overlooking like 200 feet down. Like, bro, that's just hella tight, dog. There's a lot of cool things you could do. You know?
I don't need to go to the Illuminati Hoover Dam.
Why?
Okay.
You don't want to see some of America's past structures, how they built it, and what they were able to accomplish?
I told you that's a conspiracy of mine that I haven't done yet. Don't worry, I'll do it tomorrow because I've been waiting on it.
Okay.
You ain't gonna catch me over there with all them symbolisms. I'm cool, bro. No, thank you.
We got DTW in the house with the American flag emoji. What up, DTW? Nice to see you.
Yeah.
And Infinite says they aren't rocks, they are minerals. Yes, sir. You are correct.
There we go.
Justin says, nah, it's just like some type of rocks, like intriguing people for no reason on caveman frequency.
He said caveman frequency. I'm done.
Yes, sir.
I'm done.
That's the way it goes. Caveman shit.
That's hella funny, man.
Exploring them tunnels. The hidden tunnels.
So with me, man, yeah, those are the areas that freak me out, dude. The areas that are so isolated that there's not a soul there. Those are the areas I would never go to. I'm cool. My ass will run into some type of fucking Bigfoot or alien. I already know. I'm cool.
Maybe the chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra is gonna get you, bro.
I'm cool, man. That's what I mean, though. I don't. I stay my ass out of those desolate areas. I'm cool.
And Justin says, if you really want to look at nature, just go down to West Australia, bro.
Now, see, I don't mind doing that. There we go. That sounds appealing to me.
Yeah.
That sounds appealing to me.
See, now I'm going to turn it around on you because Australia is super hot as hell. So, yes, let's go and walk around 100-degree weather in Australia.
Sure. That's cool with me.
Get eaten by the most poisonous things that there ever could be existing in the world and probably get killed by mosquitoes and some other shit. Like, come on, bro. If we don't get done that, then we can go swimming in the ocean and get stung by box jellyfish and feel like we're going to die for the next 3 days while we're on vacation. Like,
at least I'm in Australia.
A lot of shit.
I'm in Australia.
And Justin talking about West Australia. And West Australia, by the way, I don't know if you know this, Justin, but that's where they have the crocs, and I believe alligators too, that are fresh and salt water. So it don't matter if you're bathing in the river or in the ocean, you're going to get eaten by crocs out there in West Australia.
I've been through the Everglades. I'm fine.
Everglades is different, man. It's different.
But Australia, that sounds very appealing to me.
Yeah, that's like going into the Amazon and you're gonna get eaten by anacondas.
No, I'm not going to the Amazon. I'm going to Australia. Australia sounds very appealing to me. Las Vegas in the desert does not sound appealing. I'd rather go to Australia. That sounds way better to me. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Justin says Fremantle down to Albany. Fremantle. Infinite.
That sounds like a lot of fun, bro.
Yeah. Infinite says, would Jay ever go to the Eiffel Tower? That is a man-made structure like the Hoover Dam.
Eiffel Tower, that's in Paris, right? Is it in Paris?
Uh,
Eiffel Tower? That's in Paris,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I would check out the Eiffel Tower. Why not? I mean, it's in Paris. I haven't heard the best things about Paris. I have a lot of guests from France, and I get mixed reviews. The people that are from there, they love it, but people from other parts of France, they're like, dude, that city's just they don't even like it. I'm like, wow, really? Like, oh, it's just you spend all this money. There's hella tourists. It's just ugh. I'm like, oh, they're like, it's nothing like the south of France. I'm like, oh, okay. So I get a lot of different reviews about Paris.
Well, Paris is cool if you like museums and Mona Lisa and shit. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. No, like I said, I'm talking about people from France personally that tell me. Like I get it's half and half. Half the people said, "Oh, it's nice." The other half are like, "Ugh, God no." So I'm like, okay.
We got to get
So it's
down to
interesting.
Monaco. That's where I want to check out.
Yeah, that's always looked nice, Monaco for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. I agree. I
Uh,
agree with that.
Justin says, nah, let me put you on some, though. Summer in U.S. is dead ass cold.
Okay.
I mean, it depends what state you're in. You know what I mean? Because Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, they would beg to differ. A lot of states
Yeah,
actually
you're right.
pretty hot.
That well, that's in the East Coast. That's why.
What I'm saying.
It's very
That's
very
yeah, hot.
different.
But yeah, like West Coast, I would say all the way up to like Colorado, New Mexico, Wyoming, Montana. Like it's a little bit more regulated. It doesn't get as hot, you know. And then Justin, going on to what I said about Western Australia, says, "Look, man, if you in a situation where you are bathing in random rivers, that on you, gang." Yep, that is true. That is true. I might have to, get an Aborigine to guide me over there or something, So
Average.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh
That'd be
my
the best
God.
way to do it. Justin says, I went to Western Australia this summer. It's healing, man. Opens up your eyes to nature. Okay,
Damn,
okay.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
I got
I'm
it.
I'm down. Australia sounds dope. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's man.
I mean, if you want to roll, I got fam out there, bro. So shit, we could stay in
Australia
Melbourne.
sounds cool, man.
We could stay in Melbourne. My cousin is out there. He won the gold medal for the Australian Olympic swimming team, like back in the day. You know, he's
I've
like
heard Melbourne was cool.
yeah, yeah,
Sydney and Melbourne, those are the
yeah.
big cities out there, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, man. Sydney, Melbourne. Melbourne is like San Francisco, supposedly. Sydney is more like LA, and then they
Oh,
got
okay.
one other city right after that is called like Gold Coast,
Yeah,
and
Gold
Gold
Coast. Yeah,
Coast is like San Diego.
yeah. So I've heard.
Yep. So it's really mimicking the way we are out here, in
Cool.
California.
I don't
But
think
yeah,
that's a
bro,
bad
that
thing.
shit, man. My cousin out there is like famous and shit, bro, because he won the gold medal in the Olympics for them for
I
Australia. So it's kind of nice to
I
be.
don't mind. I don't mind Australia, bro. That
That's what I'm
sounds like
saying, man. We can go out there and roll out there.
a great plan to me. So no objections with me. That sounds great.
Exactly. And
Australia.
Mary Bell, my wifey, says, don't forget about Venice, Italy. Yep, yep. Venice is nice. I heard.
I heard Venice was nice too. But isn't Venice thinking?
Sinking
Is
has been sinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's still thinking, right?
I don't, what? In all honesty, it's not really sinking. It's just that the ocean level is rising. So the ocean is
Oh.
rising. It's not like the actual city's sinking.
Oh, okay, okay. So just the waters are rising.
I mean, it could be
Gotcha.
sinking. Maybe if it's on foundation, that's always that's I don't know. I mean, what is can the foundation not support the weight of that city? I don't know. Maybe who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
I just remember reading that it was sinking. That's
Yeah, I
all.
think I remember. But then they say that about like the Central Valley in California. They say that about so many different places. That it's sinking. It's always
Well,
sinking.
they said it about Miami too. That
Yeah,
area is
that's all I'm
sinking too.
saying. It's always everything is sinking.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that's all bad.
Hmm.
We're gonna have a lot of violence,
So I've heard.
and then we're gonna be the island boys.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't
Uh,
do that. That's all bad.
all right, then let's move on, Jay, and get into your movie of the night. What you got for them since we were commercial for the last hour?
It's still commercial?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Was it a commercial? Has it been a commercial for a while?
I felt like it. I thought I was like I'm purposely like expanding on chat so that the commercial will be over. So either I talked way too long and there was another commercial, or it's just a never-ending commercial.
I think you talked way too long.
One of the two, man. One of the two.
I was watching a baseball movie that I grew up on, remember? When I was a kid
Yeah.
with Tom Selleck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the name
One of
of
my
the
favorites.
movie? Is it Magnum PI?
No, I said a baseball movie. But
Magnum
he
PI
is
is
Magnum
not
PI.
baseball.
No,
Of
you're joking, right?
course.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, he was Magnum PI. But
And now, and in this movie, he's Mr. Baseball.
yes, exactly. Oh, I love it. One of my favorite movies, dude. Growing up, such a funny movie, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I'm biased because I like I said, I grew up to it. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna see if you just talked way too long. Let me see. Yeah, you did talk this way. You just talked way too long because it's right here. See, you just talked way too long. It's all good, man.
It's all good.
That's a good movie, though. Very good movie.
What is the movie about, my friend?
So basically, Tom Selleck, he's a World Series champ with the Yankees, and then he's getting older. You know what I mean? And then basically the Yankees draft some rookie kid who's hella good, and then long story short, they end up shipping him out to Japan. And he was hella max. He's like, I don't want to play where I'm not wanted. Where am I going? And they ended up shipping him out to Japan. So he's playing in Japan. And
Yeah.
then he has problems in Japan because just, American major leaguer, big ego. And yeah, teaches him a lot playing in Japan as opposed to the major leagues. And then he ends up going back after, you know how the story goes. He ends up doing good. They win this, that, and then ends up bringing one of the people there who he meets that's from America, and then he ends up helping him get recruited back to the major leagues, and then they both go back, which is cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie. Like I said, for me, it's more. I'm biased because I grew up watching it. You know what I mean? So I'll always love this movie. You know. It's kind of like a major league for me, another baseball one.
What do you rate the movie?
I'll go 9.3.
Because they're playing as Dodgers?
They're not the Dodgers, or the Dragons.
Oh, Dragons. They look like Dodgers.
So yeah, because they're in Japan. Yeah. But yeah, so it's a fucking hilarious movie though, man. Hilarious fucking movie, bro. But yeah, good movie.
So why 9.3?
Because like I said, my bias wanted to give it a 10, but there are some parts in there I could go without. There are some that I'm like they like when I think about it, I don't even know why they have this in the movie. You know what I mean? But yeah, all in all, I thought it was an excellent movie. Like I said, that's more my bias talking though. You know what I mean?
For sure.
When I put it up against I can't give it a 10 because when I put it up against like a major league, you know what I mean, or a Sandlot, I think I those are tens to me. You know what I mean? Like this one has got to be a little lower. That's why. So
I got you.
yeah, exactly.
All right, then let's get into some Tom Selleck movies.
Damn throwback.
What is your favorite Tom Selleck movie?
That's a tough one, man. I'm gonna have to go with this one, bro. I'm gonna have to ride this one out. Out of all the ones he's done, this is one of my favorites. So I'm gonna ride this one out.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
What about underrated?
Underrated. I'm gonna go with what you stated, bro. I love that show.
Magnum PI.
Fuck yeah.
All
When I
right.
was a kid, I watched that shit and I'd be laughing, bro. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I thought that was such a good series, you know,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
and when I was younger, I thought his Ferrari was cool. So
I know, right?
as I grew up, I was like, I'm not really into, I wasn't really into them. But watching it as a kid, I was like, oh, that shit's dope.
Right. Right.
So yeah, man, Magnum PI, dude, that shit was dope.
Magnum PI. Yeah. For my favorite one, Three Men and a Baby.
I knew you were gonna say it.
I
I
thought it
knew
was a
you were
good
gonna
one.
say it. Yeah, it
I
was a
like
good
that
one.
movie.
It was a good one.
Liked it.
It definitely
Uh,
was a good one.
yep. But as far as underrated, didn't he do the Dukes of Hazzard? No.
No,
Oh, that's
he
not
did
him.
not. No.
Oh, that's Burt Reynolds. Damn, Burt Reynolds
Yeah,
and Tom Selleck look so much alike. Holy shit!
yeah, they do. They have that
Just
similar look.
realized that right now, bro.
Yeah, they have a similar look. Tom Selleck
Damn.
is taller though, dude. Way taller.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as underrated, I will go with what you're watching now.
Okay, I'll take that.
I like that movie.
I thought you were gonna say Blue Bloods.
Blue Blades? Nah,
Yeah,
I
it just
know.
seemed like a show that was up your alley. I just figured you'd watch Blue Bloods.
Nah. What is
I've
it
watched a
about?
little of it. Oh, it's just like it's a police type show. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I got you.
That's it.
I was gonna
Nothing great.
mention, Charlie's Angels, but I haven't seen that one because that's the older one that he was in. That's from
Oh,
76
he
to
was in the older.
81.
Oh, I didn't see those ones. He was in the
Yes,
older
that's what I'm
one.
saying. Yeah,
Oh
76 to
wow.
81. Yep.
Oh damn. Okay, he was in the throwbacks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I bet you that's a good one then. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Um,
He was. He was. I was gonna say he was also in Streets of SF. I bet you that was good.
yeah, for sure.
I seen a couple episodes, so I don't know exactly what it's about, but it also had Michael Douglas in it. Obviously, I'm big. I always have the SF stuff. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
yeah, man.
And Justin says, "Oh shit, y'all also stream on Insta. Your notification just popped up." Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I think it lags a little bit on Insta though. Like, maybe you could tell us, Justin, but I think on Insta you don't get it like you do on YouTube, where it's like more like right away. But yeah,
Speaking of lag, we cannot have your phone in that corner again. Oh my God, that was the worst.
yeah, we just won't do the
Your
corner. That's fine.
we can't because your phone doesn't have any service there, dude. I was like, as soon as we left that corner, it was fine,
I know.
bro. You're the whole beginning. I'm like, what the hell's going on with his phone?
I think that corner just has bad juju. You know what I mean? That corner.
Well, we're not going to that corner no more.
No more of
But
that
we
corner,
we
bro.
can literally squat over on the where we used to
Yeah, that's
squat,
what I'm
which is
saying.
fine.
Where the good juju is, not the bad
That's
juju.
what because that I did not expect that. Like I was watching, I was like, why the hell is it so choppy? And it just like
Yeah.
I'm literally the whole squat session all choppy. And
Right.
then once we leave, oh, it's perfect. Like, oh my God,
Exactly. So yeah, no more juju.
ridiculoso.
Bad juju.
Yeah, no more of that corner.
Yep.
I should have stuck where I was. I was like, dude, we'll go right here. You're like, no, let's go to the corner. I was like, all right, fuck you. No
Yeah.
more of that.
So I'm saying we never know like when we're going to certain corners that they're going to be bad or good. So we live and we learn, or we stream and we restream.
Exactly. We ain't going there no more.
And we got
We're going
Infinite
right to the
saying,
next.
"I love that movie. That one guy who does voodoo. It's very bad to steal Jobu's rum."
He's very bad.
Very bad.
That was a good. Yeah, see, he knows. That's a good play on words right there.
And
Do you,
Justin
do you,
with the kind words saying underrated should be the streams at Average Day Joes. Yes, sir.
I like it.
Infinite says Quigley Down Under, the one with Tom Selleck versus Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber.
Never Hans Gruber. That's Oh
Die
no,
Hard.
that's not. Yeah, Die Hard. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Come
Awesome.
on, bro. Come on, bro. Keep up. Keep up.
Keep up. And then Infinite says Magnum PI versus Professor Snape 3.
Professor who?
SNAPE. Snap. Snape. Oh,
Snape.
yeah. SNAPE. What does that spell? Snap? Snappy?
Snape. What's
Snape,
that?
right?
Harry Potter?
I don't know.
You talking about Harry Potter?
I don't know.
No,
Comparing Magnum PI to Harry Potter would not.
I'm just saying. There's a Snape. There's a Professor Snape in Harry Potter. That's why.
Yeah, Professor Snape. I don't know. I don't know who Professor Snape is.
It's in Harry Potter. I just told you.
I'm just saying I don't like. I don't think I've seen Harry Potter to like know who that would be. Even if you told me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you read the books. I don't know. I have
Nah,
no
man.
idea. I have no idea.
My books were different. I wasn't reading Harry Potter when I was, growing up.
The only reason I know some of those is because I had an ex that watched Harry Potter, and I
Yeah,
tried watching it, and I fell asleep during every Harry Potter movie.
exactly.
I fell asleep during every one. I'd be
Uh,
like, done deal.
Justin says that emo professor in Harry Potter. Yeah,
See,
exactly.
there you go. Oh, so it's the dude with the long hair, then, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The
Long hair
the
dude.
black hair dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. I do remember.
The gothic looking dude.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Snape. Exactly. Okay.
Snape,
That's hilarious.
Professor Snake.
So throwback, bro. I forgot about. I haven't seen any of those movies or any of that stuff since since those times.
During those times, my favorite movie that came out, especially watching it in 3D, was Avatar. That was a game changer for me, bro. Avatar in 3D at the movie theater was a game changer. You really felt like you were in that damn forest with them, bro. It was on another level.
Yeah, I liked Avatar. I mean, it was just literally aliens. If you ever watched Aliens and Terminator, that's all it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Infinite talking about the corner gym says it could be that there are wires in the wall blocking the Wi-Fi. Yeah,
oh,
definitely. I mean, that's what
would
we
make
were saying
sense.
yesterday. We kind of came up with that theory too. Remember, we're like, oh, there's
Would
something
make sense. Yeah,
blocking us from
yeah,
from reaching our full 5G potential.
it would make sense. It would
Yeah,
definitely make sense.
definitely. But yeah, no, we're not gonna make that mistake again. And Justin says Avatar had crazy graphics for early 2010s movie. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, dude, it really did.
That's why
It
it
really
broke
did.
the budget. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that was a movie that's like you either get it or you don't. But it's one of the best movies I've seen in a while. And
What are you talking about?
3D.
Oh, Avatar. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Infinite says, yes, Hans Gruber played Professor Snape in Harry Potter. Yep.
Oh, I didn't even put the. That was him. No way. It was. Oh, I didn't even put that together because I was thinking in my head, I know Hans Gruber, and then I'm like Snape. I didn't even put it together that that's the same guy. No
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Wow. I didn't even think about that. Wow. That's crazy.
In the parallel universe, he killed Bruce Willis, stole the gold, and then became moved to another like world to become the Harry Potter professor.
Oh my god.
I'm connecting the dots, bro.
Oh my god.
uh, all right, let's move on. Shout out to everybody watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let's move on and get into some crypto. So it looks like today crypto has kind of dropped, guys. Not good news. I actually didn't think that was going to happen. I thought everything was going to go up a little bit. But here's the news about it. Let me go through this and kind of just figure out what is happening here. It says that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies were plummeting on Monday as digital asset investors unwound some bullish bets made after last week's Federal Reserve interest rate cut. The world's largest token, which is Bitcoin, was down 2.8% to around 112,500 over the past 24 hours. Other cryptos were slumping too. Ethereum and Solana were slumping, and XRP fell 3.6 over the past 24 hours as well. Crypto stocks also took a hit from the sell-off. Bitcoin investor strategy dropped 2.6, and digital asset exchange Coinbase Global fell 3.4%. Then the benchmark S&P 500, however, was up 0.4% and on track to hit another new all-time high. So yeah, it looks like crypto is going down, but the S&P 500 is going up. So I guess maybe, I don't know, they're trying to kind of disassociate crypto with the stock market and trying to make it seem like the stock market can outperform crypto, but maybe, the crypto always is gonna like go up and down like that, but when it gains, it gains and you're doing good. So I think it's like a little brief thing. I think people overbet and probably they took out a lot of leverage, and a lot of people got eaten up by the leverage because they were thinking that everything is going to go up since the Fed announced that they're going to be cutting the interest rate. So I think just people took the wrong bet, and too many people did it and get wiped out because people get greedy, in crypto. Then that's what really makes the prices drop is when people get too greedy, and yeah, they leverage themselves out. But as far as Bitcoin right now, it is still at 112,468. It is down 0.176 since the last 24 hours. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 4,179. It is down 2.69%. And then you have Tether flipping XRP to be in the number 3 spot. So XRP is in number 4 again. It is down to $2.85. It is down 1.65% over the last 24 hours. As far as your fear and greed index, it looks like it dropped down to neutral, but at 40 points, where right now we're on that cusp of fear. So we're still in neutral, but right on that cusp. So, I mean, when you look at the big picture, guys, this is really what it is. We're still in the midst of a bull run. We're not going to be really like, I don't see us like dropping like tremendously unless like some black swan event happening. So as of right now, I think that being where we are on the fear and greed index, this is a good time to start kind of buying into the market, because it looks like this is a great time to pick up some of these cryptos at a discount before it starts moving on up. Like I said, it looks like people just anticipated a little bit too early, and it took out all the over leveraged people, all the greedy people. But your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.85 trillion, which is down 2.88%. So people are taking money out, or they're being taken out. And your trending top 5 coins, you have number 1 AVNT, which is down 21%. Number 2 is FST Freestyle Classic, which is down 5%. Number 3 is Bitcoin. Number 4 is Official Trump, which is down 7%. And number 5 is Ethereum. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1 is Michi, which is up 2,240%. Number 2 is Thug. Thug is up 1,551%. Number 3 is Colin Umeen Network, CLNX, which is up 516%. Number 4 is Harris Dogs, which is up 497%. And number 5 is MAGA. MAGA is up 415%. Let's get into your top 100 and some notable mentions. Number 8, we have GameStop Coin, which is up 379%. We got number 17, BlackRock. BlackRock is up 138%. Number 26, we have NotCat. NotCat is up 197%. We have number 28, MSTR, which is up 235%. Number 45, we have MetaMars, which is up 43%. At number 49, we have Etika, which is up 39%. At number 56, we have OG, which is up 25%. At number 61, we have VIDT, which is up 24%. At number 68, I Love Puppies, which is up 21%. At number 77, we have Peepo, PEPO, which is up 18%. At number 80, we have Brett. Brett is up 16%. At number 87, we have Micro GPT, which is up 22%. In your number 82 spot, 92 spot, We have WAM, WAM, which is up 15%. And sitting in your top 100 spot for the day, we have Phoenix AI, FNX AI, which is up only 11% for the day. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. Like I said, it looks like people are just being over leveraged. Money is getting taken out. People are getting taken out, but this is a great time to buy, and we are going to keep on moving up in the near future. We just have to get out the greedy people first before we are able to keep moving up, because that's just the way the market works. It is not for the greedy, it is for the patient. That's just the way it goes. Let's pull up your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow now. This is going to be for September 23rd, 2025. Like always, we start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. So, Aries, for tomorrow, there could be an urge to arrange everything quickly tomorrow, but surrender to the pause in the universe. You will likely feel that it is not an issue worthy of your immediate attention. Let the matter unfold before stepping into it. Sometimes the answers become clear when you give them some space to breathe. Taurus, small but instructive wake up calls may arise from your responses tomorrow. You may feel pulled to react strongly. Take a breath first. Your calm disposition can guide the moment with more fluidity. Take notice the difference between reacting out of habit and responding with awareness. Then we got our Gemini. One little piece of small talk might take you in some other direction tomorrow. Stay open to what others share with you. One conversation may bring insight or redirect your entire attention. Listen with the ears of your heart. You might realize something you did not see before. Let curiosity be your guide, not judgment. We got our Cancer. What matters to you is not small, even though others might not see it. Tomorrow is all about honoring your own feelings that are in plain sight and not hiding behind anything. Do not silence your voice just to keep the peace. Your emotions are real and valid. Chorus something inside you that reaches your deepest core. You do not need someone's approval to honor your own truth. Then we got J sign Leo. Advice is often dispensed when it must be listened to. Uh, Tomorrow, hold on, let me reread this. Advice is often dispensed when it must be listened to tomorrow and almost against one's will. Maybe a close one just needs to be heard. They do not require an immediate remedy for their problem, nor does the other person need to provide one. Being there is 1,000 times more powerful. If you simply allow a little more time for silence, the really important things will come forth. Then we got our Virgo. You may feel that you need to keep going, but in fact, your body and mind must be asking for a break. Make sure you get the rest tomorrow. Even a little break can rejuvenate your focus and calm down your thoughts. Rest is not something that you must work hard for, it is a way for you to show care for yourself. Let your thoughts slow down. Then we got Libra. Something that has been lingering for quite some time will have a chance to settle tomorrow. There is nothing more to be done involving any extra effort. Any issues attended to might resolve themselves. So go with the flow. Occasionally, the universe works for your benefit in secrecy. Be sure that release will come. And we got Scorpio. External circumstances may cast an aura of uncertainty, but that is far from the truth. Remembering tomorrow does. It is the time when you are reminded of the strength within yourself. No one is worthy of a single discrimination. Stay engaged in that which is of value to you, trusting your own instincts. There is nothing through which you cannot guide yourself. When there is calm inside, nothing outside can unsettle you. Then we got our Sagittarius, which is also my wife's sign. You are generally open and free, but tomorrow you will be asked to slow down a little and look into your emotions from the very edges. You have to remember not to always agree just because you have a habit of doing so. Look at what your heart can truly handle. It is fine to step back and say, I am just tired or I need some time now when you are overwhelmed. Capricorn, you take everything seriously. However, tomorrow is also for taking emotional matters seriously. Speak gently to yourself, show respect, and avoid putting pressure on yourself. You do not have to be cruel to be strong. Let yourself be guided by gentleness. Everyone deserves to be kind to themselves after working so hard. Even your hard work deserves recognition. Aquarius. Something needs to happen right away, but tomorrow encourages the art of waiting. Not everything has to be done tonight. Allow what is present to unfold. Do not curse fate by forcing a direction. Stay in the present, and you will notice solutions coming along the way. The strength one should embody tomorrow is calm patience. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Let the start of your morning be calm, for your start of the day may set the feeling tone of the hours ahead. If you give yourself some quiet time, it will set an emotional tone for you. Avoid plunging right into pressure and noise too early. Tomorrow is calling you to listen from within before reacting externally. Your heart is sensitive and needs delicate treatment. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That's going to be for September 23rd, 2025. We like to do that to help kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's move on and get into this chat real quick. Um, Justin says Monday FX, man. It's a theory that Mondays often end in bears, according to financial analysts. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, the market's open on Monday for stocks and stuff. Crypto's going 24, but yeah, it could be true because a lot of people kind of expect, especially in bull runs, people expect always things to like pop up, but sometimes it kind of has to take some of that market out because the people are just being over leveraged and greedy before it can go back up. Because what goes up must come down, and vice versa. The end of the day. Infinite says Tom Selleck and Alan Rickman, aka Hans Gruber, were in a movie called Quigley Down Under. That is why I said Magnum PI versus Professor Snape.
Ah, got it. I never seen Quigley Down Under.
Why not, bro?
Why have you seen it?
No.
Full of shit. Exactly. I didn't know that. Okay, that makes sense. Though.
Yeah. All right, then let's move on and let's get into your guys' conspiracy of the night. All right, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Jay, uh, have you ever heard about the many uses of hemp?
Hemp?
Hemp.
Yeah.
A lot of people this day and age, they think when they hear hemp, it's all about smoking weed, marijuana, ganja. And basically, a lot of people right away tune out because they're like, hemp is just another word for weed, and I don't smoke and I don't get high. So they'll just tune out. But guys, today I want to talk about the plant hemp and not smoking it, but actually using it for real live situations at hand. And maybe why they are kind of not letting it out into the like everyday markets. We're going to get into that, and we're going to see what is going on with the plant hemp and why isn't it bigger than it should be. So uh, let's get into the ancient roots of hemp. For thousands of years, civilizations relied on hemp. The Chinese used it for rope, medicine, and clothing over 8,000 years ago. Hemp seeds were a staple food. Ancient Egyptians used hemp in their sails and textiles. Vikings crossed oceans with hemp rope and sails. Even the first drafts of the U.S. Declaration of Independence were written on hemp paper. Why? Because hemp is that powerful. It's stronger than cotton, more durable than wood pulp, and can be grown almost anywhere without pesticides. But here's the kicker: it's naturally also antimicrobial. Clothing made from hemp literally resists mold, bacteria, and even odors. Soldiers in World War II wore hemp gear because it wouldn't rot in the trenches. Compare that to cotton, which soaks up moisture and decays. Imagine if most of our clothing was hemp: fewer pesticides, longer lasting fabric, healthier skin, but instead we're trained to buy cheap, disposable cotton and polyester, fabrics that wear out fast and keep us locked in the cycle of consumption. So let's also talk about the rope that built empires. Hemp rope is legendary. It's stronger than cotton or nylon, resistant to salt water, and was once the standard for navies around the world. The British Empire, one of the largest empires in history, relied on hemp rope for its naval fleet. Without hemp, their ships couldn't sail, couldn't conquer, and couldn't trade. That's right, guys. Hemp literally held up empires, which is exactly why the elites had to bury it when newer industries like petroleum, steel, and plastics emerged. Because if you got a plant that can make rope, clothes, paper, fuel, and even plastic alternatives, who needs oil and who needs steel? And then, guys, not to talk about it, or if you guys didn't know about it, you guys also can get hempcrete from hemp plants. And hempcrete is the building of the future. It's the building material they don't want you to know about. It's made from hemp herds, the woody core of the plant, and lime. Crete is fireproof, mold resistant, pet resistant, breathable, regulating indoor humidity naturally, and it literally absorbs CO2 as it ages. That means that buildings made from hempcrete not only last longer and keep you healthier, but they heal the environment instead of damaging it. Imagine if every new home was built with hempcrete. Safer houses, cleaner air, fewer toxins, and a massive reduction in carbon emissions. But of course, hempcrete was buried. And why? Because the concrete and steel industries rake in trillions every year. Hempcrete is also so strong, I believe it can even resist a lot of hurricane and tornado type winds. And now let's talk about the healing powers of hemp. Hemp seeds are packed with protein, omega 3s, and vital nutrients. Hemp oil nourishes the body and skin. And let's not forget CBD, one of hemp's natural compounds that has exploded in popularity recently. CBD reduces anxiety, helps with chronic pain, promotes sleep, and even shows potential in fighting cancer. There are case studies where patients turned to CBD after Big Pharma's drugs failed and saw real results. Ask yourself this: why were we taught to fear hemp for decades? Why were families torn apart, farmers arrested, and research suppressed? Could it be because Big Pharma feared losing billions if people realized they could heal themselves naturally? And then, guys, we also have energy, frequency, and the whole Tesla factor. Tesla once said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And now you must be asking yourself, well, what does this have to do with hemp? And here is the answer, my friend. Hemp fibers conduct energy. Its oils stabilize energy. Some researchers believe hemp could be used in advanced batteries, biofuels, and even superconductors. So, what if hemp isn't just a plant? What if it's an energetic key to reconnecting humanity with the earth? And that's why they tried to keep it from us as well. So, let's see why hemp was demonized. The 1937 Marijuana Tax Act was the dagger. Elites like William Randolph Hearst, who owned timber and paper companies, and the DuPont family, who patented nylon, launched propaganda campaigns to scare the public. They painted hemp as marijuana madness or reefer madness. They convinced people that farmers were growing a dangerous drug. They really were, when they were really cultivating one of the most useful plants on the planet. And overnight, hemp was gone. Industries thrived while humanity lost one of its greatest allies, the hemp plant. So, what does this mean for us today? Hemp is making a comeback, guys. Farmers are planting it again. Hemp clothing, hempcrete, hemp plastic, and CBD are getting out there and becoming more available. The truth is breaking through. But is this comeback genuine or is it controlled? Are the elites allowing hemp back into our lives only because they found a way to monopolize it? That is the real question, and that is what you guys need to educate yourselves on. But to kind of give you an idea of some steps of what you can do to help hemp grow is one, you can educate yourself. You can share hemp's real history with your family and friends. You can also support hemp products. Buy hemp clothes, hemp oils, hemp paper. Every dollar spent is a vote for freedom of hemp. You can also stay conscious, recognize propaganda when you see it. Hemp is not dangerous, it's liberating. And then you can also think bigger. If they could bury hemp for a century, what else are they hiding? So yeah, guys, you gotta have to look into your own perspective of hemp and see what the real truth is that they were hiding from us, and all the valuable tools that hemp can actually provide for us if we allow it into our modern day society. And talking about that, I do also have a hemp shirt that I wear, and I love it. It's one of the most comfortable shirts, much better than cotton. And I have the shirt to this day. I had it already for like close to 10 years, and I definitely love it. Justin says, does that mean that I should wear hemp shirts? If I don't like my hemp shirt no more, can I smoke it? uh, well, hemp will not get you high. The THC, hemp is the male plant, from what I understand, and then you have the female plant, which has the THC component of the plant, which is going to get you high. So you could smoke it, maybe, but it's not going to do nothing for you. And then Justin says, "Damn, hemp got protein too. You telling me I can smoke protein and get high?" Justin, so fun fact, and this is going to be kind of cool because in about 3 days from now, I just bought a bunch of Irish sea moss, and I'm going to do like a 3 day fast to kind of detox my body. And once I get back into going to the gym on Sunday with Jay when we do our live again, and once because I'm going to do my detox Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So starting Sunday to for my protein right now, I literally just drink like chocolate milk, which I believe is whey protein, and it's nothing wrong with it. I actually love chocolate milk, but I definitely want to take the healthier route because I'm noticing I'm getting kind of a little bit of a gut now because I'm not running and doing cardio. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do, like I said, a detox, and from there on out, I'm just gonna eat like fruits and veggies. I'm a vegetarian already, but I eat bread. I eat a lot of stuff that has carbs. So I'm actually going to take all the carbs out of my life and just do a fruit and veggie diet for a little bit. But for my protein, I'm actually going to be taking hemp seeds, which I already bought, and you'll see the difference. I'm going to lose weight, but I'm going to be still pretty cut because the hemp protein still will give you pretty much what you need. And then the sea moss that I'm going to be taking every day with it is just going to make you feel that much more solid. And Jay also takes the Irish sea moss, and from his experience as well, when I put him on game about the sea moss, he tells me too that the sea moss makes him feel very. What's the word, Jay? What does it make you feel?
Dense.
Dense. There you go. Very dense. So yeah,
But I've been
CMOS.
taking CMOS for years.
Well, that's what I'm
That's the
saying.
difference. You know what I mean? I've already built so much CMOS in my body. My bones are probably like that's why they're hella dense.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's you're only going to be getting stronger because of that fact. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if so much it's for stronger. It's for health. It's for your bones, so you don't have to take mitochondrion or glucosamine or There's like three other ones.
Yeah, I
Chondroitin.
mean, Irish sea moss, it benefits your whole body because it gives you 92 out of the 102 minerals that your body needs. So
Yeah.
literally, like when I did my 40-day fast back, in the beginning of the year, I was able to survive for the 40 days by just taking sea moss because I was pretty much getting all the nutrients I needed for my body to sustain itself in everyday function. So sea moss is great. It's one of the best things out there for your supplements
Yeah.
of groups.
Yeah, I love my sea moss, but I only notice it in my bones.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I
Um,
don't take it for any other purpose.
No, I understand. I understand. Well, it gives you a lot of energy and stuff too. Like if you don't eat
Yeah.
a lot of like because meat gives you the energy that you need, Jay. Like speaking to you like personally, but like
Yeah.
for me, because I don't eat meat, sometimes I lack like getting sources of energy. So when I am taking the sea moss, I actually get the energy I need out of that herb because it gives you that
Yeah.
minerals that you need.
I get it.
Justin says trying out vegan diets as a question, and yeah, I've been a vegetarian off and on, and I don't even try them as much anymore. I just do them because I kind of already learned which ones work for me, which ones don't. So the one that I do when I do get full into like a vegan diet is the alkaline diet. I definitely studied a lot about alkalinity and when you are doing an alkaline diet, how you're minimizing and taking the acid out of you, which then also reduces the mucus, and you take mucus out of you, and then you're literally able to get yourself healthier, much healthier by doing all that. Justin says, I don't know, man. Vegan diets doesn't sound like it supplies enough protein for me per day. That's
You lift weights, bro. You don't need no vegan diet. I don't I've never done a vegan diet in my life, so just be
yeah.
balanced, and if you cook, just be a balanced individual. Take some vitamins on the side and you'll be fine. I don't do no diets. I wouldn't say do a vegan diet, and I would never say do a carnivore diet. Just be balanced. That's all you need.
And
You have a
yeah,
balanced diet, you'll be fine. Trust me.
and I agree with Jay on this one. The only reason why I did go back to my vegan diet was because I was having some health issues in the beginning of the year. And I learned over the years that when you are having like really, what you might consider even severe or not severe, but just the beginning of health issues, I've learned over the years that if you do a fast, like a 40-day fast where you don't eat nothing, it's going to clean your system, especially like when we're talking about like really, really heavy stuff. And I'm talking about like cancer, stuff like that. But if you're just like having like little tiny issues, nothing big, you don't need to do like a 40-day fast to clean that out. You just need more like a 3 to 4 day kind of fast just to kind of detox. And then you can go back to eating meat or doing whatever you need to do. But yeah, you can still get all the protein you need from vegan diet as well. Literally, you can be eating like Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts provide a lot of protein. You can also do what I'm going to be doing, which is the hemp seeds. Hemp seeds will give you enough. So you can still get the protein you need out of vegan products. And Infinite Probability says, at Justin, he wants to suck the moist end of a protein stick with a laughing emoji. Right? The protein. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. All right, guys. So, shout out to everybody watching again. Thank you guys so much. We wouldn't be here without you. So, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. Jay, I know you already know, but I want to get into it. So, we did do on Friday, or we actually announced it on Monday, but then on Friday we kind of made it official. And like a referee with a whistle, that we were given a giveaway to our most loyal listeners on the show. So we did give you guys a little, game to, you had to go through in order to win a smartwatch from us that we were giving away as a thank you just for being a loyal listener to us. And today we are going to announce who won that smartwatch that we were giving away as our free giveaway. So I do want to give a shout out and a congrats to Infinite Improbability of all people. Infinite has won our giveaway, and shout out to him for being a loyal listener. You want to say anything to Infinite? Any thank yous?
I say thank you to Infinite, Just, all our people, man. You know what I mean? I say
Definitely,
thank you to everyone, man. You know what I mean?
definitely. But we can't
I,
take the shine out of Infinite for winning
no,
and doing the stuff
no,
that we required to do.
no. Of
So,
course,
uh,
that's what I mean. Like I appreciate what he's done. I appreciate what everyone's done. You know what I mean?
no, definitely, definitely.
Most
I'm
def.
not knocking nobody else. I mean, everybody,
Oh,
you know, especially you know we do have a somewhat of a loyal base. So like Justin, Infinite, you know, we got DTW in the house. So we do have people that come on regularly
yeah,
that we appreciate to the fullest extent. Like I said, we couldn't be here without you. but but yeah, no, definitely. You know, we just wanted to give a special shout out to Infinite, just
that's
for
dope.
recognizing you and you know for playing along with us. And I did also, FYI, I was able to do it a day earlier than I said, and I already mailed it out to you today, so you should get it by Friday, the latest. Hopefully, we're not too far away from each other. But yeah, man. Thanks again, and congratulations to you, Infinite. We will definitely be giving out more things later on as the show progresses in a few months from now. But as of right now, yep, we definitely thank you again, everybody, and you as well, Infinite, for doing the game with us. Okay,
Always, yeah. I love thanking everyone for stopping by, man. You know what I mean? It's awesome. You know
exactly,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
I'm about that life.
And Justin says to responding to Infinite, he says more protein, more muscle, and then
Yes,
he
sir.
says, infinity and beyond. Yes, sir, Justin.
About that protein life, man. Just get, you know what I mean? Just make sure you're balanced, bro. You know, I consume a good amount of protein. I should probably consume more, but sometimes I just don't have the time to cook all the time. I cook every day, but I should be cooking more in a day. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely, definitely.
but yeah, I make sure to take my protein shake as well. So I get those extra 40 grams right there.
Exactly.
Sometimes 45 because I'll add a couple scoops in that.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, let's move on to the last segment of our show and get into Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them tonight, Jay?
I'm gonna go with Nietzsche today. Nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. I'm going with that one because there's never any need to dwell on like feelings of being bitter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, yo. I think we might have lost him, guys.
I forgot. I forgot.
Oh, there you are.
No, I
Again?
forgot. Yeah, because I heard it in my. I heard it when I was out there. My bad. My bad. So
This guy.
my bad. Yeah. So I'm going with Nietzsche. Sorry. Sorry. My fault. My fault. I don't know if you heard, but nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. And that's just saying, like I said, you don't want to dwell on bitter feelings. You don't want to have desire for revenge. Whatever goes around comes around. You know what I mean? And when you are feeling all that negative, there's a lot of people who are negative in life, man. You're gonna see them like their whole state of emotion, the way they act, and just stuff just goes wrong for people who are negative, bro. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? I'm one of the most optimistic people around. Everyone knows that. I'm very positive and I live a very blessed life, and that really bugs people who are negative. It really bugs people, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I could let someone's bitterness get the best of me. You know what I mean? When you have a room full of positive people and then you have one negative shit come in, what happens? Everyone feels that shit. You know what I mean? It's just physics, simple physics. But that's what I mean. You don't
Definitely.
want like anytime, you don't ever want to you don't want to dwell on just bitter things, man. You know what I mean? You want to always stay positive. If you have a bitter thought or anything like that, do some push-ups, get some air, take a walk, whatever you got to do. Put on a song that'll change your whole frequency or vibration. You'll be fine.
Right.
Just do what you do for you to be like, all right, cool, I'm back, I'm on track, and then boom, you eliminated what you needed to, so you could go about your day and be excellent. Because you want to be excellent, dude. You want to be excellent in everything you do, and you want to be better than you were yesterday. That's the whole key.
When in doubt, be like Rocky Bear.
Sleeping? What?
Exactly. Like a
He's
human.
sleeping.
When in doubt, when shit is all going wrong and you got nothing better planned, just
He's sleeping. Like what?
you always wake up in a better mood.
Sometimes actually it is a really good idea, honestly. I don't really when I need to, when I have like those adult days back to back to back to back, I'll take naps. Naps are life.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, man. Yeah, he's knocked out, bro. He's like
I see that. See that. Just like my cat. My cat behind me as well.
yeah, man, he be knocking out, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, very well said. And to kind of end it, and close it with what you're saying. Remember, guys, resentment is like holding fire in your bare hands, expecting someone else to get burned. Carrying it around only weighs us down, only robs us of the light we're meant to shine. To live fully, we must release that heaviness, forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve it. You deserve the peace. As Rumi once wrote, try to accept the changing seasons of your heart, even if you're never seen such beauty before. Let go of resentment, move beyond those feelings, and step into the freedom of your own growth. Because when you stop looking backward, your path forward becomes limitless. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for us, guys. Just kind of wanted to close it off on that spiritual note, not to have resentment in your lives. And let's finish pretty much with the end of these chats. Justin says, say that again to the dude that threw his water bottle a week ago. And that was funny. That was hella funny. He was not in the zone, that's for sure. And Justin says, man, I take naps daily with all these college shit.
Exactly. That's what you need, bro. Naps are life, bro. I used to live off naps too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And Infinite says, happy to watch, take part in the contest. Next time it should be a drawing. People need to do the steps to be put in the drawing, then spin a wheel or something live on the show.
I'll take it.
Exactly. Good idea. That will be something we can consider for the next one and make it a little bit more like a Wheel of Fortune type thing. Why not? For sure. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for us. Health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto. If you didn't check it out, go back on Saturday and check out our Chef with Jeff episode. We did a short for you guys. Jeff made some real good for you. Jay, what did you cook for them on Saturday?
Fuck, man, you always ask me, and I've already had so many meals since then.
Oh, I got you.
I did a little chicken. That was basically for my dog, and then I did like chicken, obviously my own chicken pieces for like me, you know what I mean? And then I remember I did I can't remember what vegetables I did with it, man. I'd have to look.
Got you.
Like,
I think it was
every time.
And some other stuff.
I haven't ordered broccoli in a long time.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
It's actually one of those.
Yeah, when you do after you finish cooking on Saturdays, you gotta have to just write down exactly what you did so that you have it.
Yeah, every time you ask me, like I've had already like 4 other meals. I'm like, what the fuck did I cook? I don't remember. Like, yeah, because like you always ask me like if you ask me like after I've watched the short, I'm like, oh yeah, but I can't even remember, dude. Because I cook every day, man. Yeah, but yeah, I can't remember. I'd have to watch it, dude.
Yeah, it's all good. Anyway, guys, check out Jay's Chef with Jeff episode on Saturday. That was pretty cool. He did some real good stuff for you there. And then on Sunday, we did our Sunday night gym live for you guys. So check that out. We did do squats yesterday. We did a really hard workout. We were freaking sweating our asses off getting it in. But we did do that for you last night. And as well as tonight, we're about to go live at the gym. Justin already ready. Says, about to be gym time, baby.
Yes, sir. Bench tonight.
benching tonight. Jeff's gonna hit 4 plates. Not.
He said 4 plays. You crazy, bro.
But yeah, man, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. So that'll be in about probably about I'll say to be on the safe side because we did go a little bit over on the show today. Probably be there like around midnight, just because I know Jay's gonna have to get prepped, and I still got to do a couple things after we get off
I
here.
charge my phone, bro.
That too. So yeah, so probably be there like around midnight, guys, for the gym tonight's live.
11:40.
11:45. But yeah, we'll try to get there as soon as possible. I know, Justin, for you, especially because you have the college and stuff that you don't want to be up too late. So we definitely do kind of consider you and try to get it in a little bit as early as we can. Justin says, I'm hitting 4 plates in heaven. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, maybe one day we got our boy Jay Hardy that sometimes comes to the gym. And what's he doing? What's his max? What's he doing?
5:30.
How many plates is that?
That's 5 and a 10.
So maybe we'll ask him one day if we can record him doing that, and we'll show you the big boy stuff.
I already have him recorded. They have to be on live.
Well, I'm saying like have him on live, like doing it. So if we ever see him,
on live, I do. I already have that recorded, so it's I already have. I could make a short of that.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll definitely showcase that one day, showing our big dog doing 5 plates and a quarter.
That's light work.
Light work for him, but yeah. So maybe we'll get that on the live one of these days. But for now,
for sure.
you're stuck with just Jay's 3 plates. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, but
that's all you're gonna do.
Hey, 3 plates is still good enough for us, Jay, because only 1% of the population can do it anyway. So we get to see something kind of extraordinary.
That's light work, bro. Too easy, bro. I don't like I said, man. That's why people just get mad in the gym, bro.
I know.
It's too many people just get mad because they're weak, bro. That's all it is. That's the best part about it.
Your dog actually looks like he's ready for the chest day today too. He's ready to go on the bench right now.
He done did. Yeah, he's literally knocked out. It's hilarious.
We can't see his face. We can just see him in the position of getting ready for the bench press.
That's exactly. He's knocked out, bro. But that's the most part of the gym. That's the best part. That's why I love like all the trolls and everything. It's so funny because when you're just stronger than people, it's like, what can someone possibly say? Nothing, because it's like, I'm sorry, you're just not stronger than me. It sucks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It must suck, dude. Like, you know what I mean? But I can't wait to be hitting the 4 plates. That's gonna be I'll be back up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll be back up. Yeah, I'd say a good solid what we're doing now in a year. I should be at 4 plates for sure, easily.
Right.
Easily.
And Justin says that is crazy weight. I think talking about Jay Hardy's.
Of course.
And then Justin says, my bad, sorry to touching a fucking barbell. And then he puts the crying face emoji.
That's hella funny.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, that is it for us tonight. So, yeah, we will be back on live in a little bit. Yeah, in about an hour. And we will see you there. But for now, we will be back tomorrow to do our next show. That will be 8:30 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow for Taco Tuesday of all days. So yeah, guys. Until then, we will see you, and we will see you back tonight. And Jay,
see you in about 1 hour. I'm about to charge up my phone.
Yep, and your dog is having a bad dream as we're saying goodbye. So,
how did you know? Oh, you saw him move?
I can see the seizure-like legs.
Yeah, he was like, exactly. Like he was running through something.
Exactly.
It's funny too because he has husky eye. Yeah. So he sleeps and he has the white right here. Is fucking cool.
Right.
So cool.
All right, guys. So yeah, we will see.